Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Mapenzi Kadzo and I'm the Managing Director at Magnem Group Africa Limited with 7 fabulous years of experience in marketing, business development and communication. I think there's 2 answers to that question. Number 1, it depends on the kind of business that you're doing. Number 2, there are businesses that are built off close circles, references, and connections. And there are businesses that are built basically off of, coming up with an idea and presenting it to the world. And so for such a business, what people think of you or what people see when they look at you is very important. For example, if you're trying to sell a prime product, yes, you will need a website and a good one to represent what you're selling. Now, if you're selling just any ordinary commodity, then, well, you do not need a website. You just need to package yourself on the socials, do very nice content that shows people why they should trust you and why they should buy from you, and I think you're good to go. Okay. So one thing for sure that we need to understand is that social media is not limited to business owners and professionals. Anyone can go on social media, create an account, download some goods off of Alibaba or any other website they want to download off, package them very well, place them on their social media pages and start selling. And over the years, most especially in the Kenyan market, we have realized that most of these pages, most of these accounts are normally scams. So people refrain from buying directly from a social media account. And when they do actually buy directly from a social media account, then that's where they will ask for a payment on delivery to, number 1, confirm that you will, number 2, get to see and touch the product that they're buying to ascertain whether it's worth the amount or whether it's good enough for that price. Now, I am not saying that website guarantees that 100% people are going to trust you, but there is some level of confidence that comes from when somebody sees you on social media. They look at this product, they like it, they click on it, it takes them to the website where they find more information about you as a business, more information about the actual product that they're about to buy. And then depending on how your website is built, some have the inbuilt checkout options, others have the delivery options and all that. So it kind of lifts the level of trust to a certain level where somebody sees, well, this is a serious business owner.
How much should someone budget for marketing if they're bootstrapping a small business in Kenya?
I would say that marketing budgets vary depending on the product or service you're trying to sell. So if you're looking to sell a prime product, it means you have to place it in prime spaces where your actual market would be able to see them. If it's a local or probably just an ordinary product or a basic service that you're trying to offer, then we always believe that the lowest number you can do is 10% of the revenue you're projecting to get. So if you're looking to get 1 million shillings, then that would be 100K investment in marketing. Well, I believe that before you start investing in ads, number 1, you need to get the basic things right. Like your socials need to be well coordinated in terms of your brand kit, that's your colors, the products that you're listing, the timelines in terms of delivery, those have to be well set. Your pricing, things like those have to be well put together. Then you can do the normal posting be consistent with your post. Use the algorithm reports from Meta, or depending on the account that you're using, the backend always gives you, the analytics that you can go through, which will help you to know when to post, how to post, what your audience love to see or love to hear. So with that, you can begin growing organically. And then also, I feel that you should be marketing from a point of why customers should buy from you, and not the other way around, that you should buy from me. You see, you do not want to bombard people into getting your product. You want them to see the importance, and therefore they feel that it's a need for them to actually get what you're selling. I think with that, and also having the customer reviews on your page that shows people this is an actual business, this is an actual, like product being consumed by actual people. And then I think that is basically the easiest and most simplest way to start. The first mistake they always make, I think, is always the price point. Price point is always the first mistake, because I feel that most business owners in the starting phases always want to either compare their prices to a brand that does the same thing as they do. Others always try to compete in the essence that I need to be cheaper than everyone else in the market so that I'll get so many customers, without putting into consideration the value of the product or service that they're selling. So you might find that a business on the starting phases will be doing quite well. They have customers, but they're not breaking even. They're not making any profit, due to the fact that they have tried so hard to be cheaper to attract more, and yet they have not considered the profit margins, the cost of operations, and everything. I think the math is where people go wrong. The number one thing people need to do is you need to identify what product or service you're bringing into the market. Then you need to analyze the value of this product and service. Then number three, you need to find a distinguishing factor between you and the people in that field. What is that thing that makes you different? Number four, you need to calculate your cost, your business cost. How much does it cost me to produce this one product, or how much does it cost for us to deliver this one service? Once you have been able to calculate your cost and know your value, then you're able to do the math of, if this is my cost of production, then my profit, my profit has to be, okay, the cost of production, let's do like the hotel industry, it's normally 35%. So 35% is your cost of production. On the higher side, it should never go above 45%. If it's costing me 500 to produce this phone cover, then that is production in itself. Now I have to put in the cost of marketing, transport, probably packaging and all. So if I calculate, I might be better off selling it at probably about 900.
Okay.
So that if 500 goes into the production of the product itself, then I can use about 150 for all the nitty-gritties around it, and then probably get a profit of around 300. And now it depends with volumes, and that's why there's like the wholesale price, the retail price, bulk order price, and all that. It comes from a point of, if you're buying so many products, I can afford to have the price a little bit lower than that, because it still guarantees me profit. But if I'm selling this as a single cover, then I need to make sure that all my costs have been factored in. Thank you guys for always tuning in for this and other videos like this one. Feel free to like, subscribe, and also follow us on our socials. And if you're looking to have a personalized consultation, then please do feel free to reach us on the numbers on the screen, and we'll be available to attend to you. Thank you. Bye.